Hello and welcome back to the We Are City channel for our end of season roundup and of course end of season awards. This is where we go through all the players' stats, see how they did throughout the season, and also we go through all the leagues and give out awards that you voted for player of the season, young player of the season, and so on. So you can see here the first one, the players with the most appearances this season. Ederson made 56 appearances this season, got 25 clean sheets in those 56 appearances, which is not too bad, just under half in clean sheets. Diaz made 51, our second most used player. De Bruyne 50, Lukaku 48, Felix 47, of course picked up an injury that will rule him out until next season in January, so he's out for a very long time. We've got Cancelo, Sterling, Laporte on 45, Kayiki 44, Hernandez 44, lots of very well used players here. Gundogan drops down into the 30s then, so we've used our players very well and a lot. As for goals, topping goals was of course Romelu Lukaku, not as prolific as he has been in previous seasons where we've seen him score more goals than he's actually played, appearances wise, but to this season, 30 goals and 10 assists in 48 appearances. That is a very good return. Raheem Sterling in second place with 21 goals and 11 assists in 45 appearances, and then Ferran Torres with 20 goals and 7 assists in 42 appearances. Even Joao Felix got 18 goals and 13 assists in 47 appearances. Kayiki got 15 goals and 9 assists. De Bruyne got 15 goals and 19 assists. Phil Foden 11 goals and 5 assists. Delap got 7 goals in 14 games, which is very good. Gundogan 6 goals and 11 assists. Bernardo Silva got 6 goals. Pereira got 5 goals while on loan at West Brom. Aouar 4, Herrera 4, Bissouma 4, Cancelo 3, Saka 3. Hernandez only got 2 this season. He got about 18 last season, so that's a difference, isn't it, by a lot. Kyle Walker with 2, Laporte with 1, John Stones with 1, and they're all our goal scorers for this season. Let's have a look at who was the top in assists. I assume it's Kevin De Bruyne. It was De Bruyne with 19 assists and Joao Felix with 13. So he's one of our top goal scorers and our top assisters. Gundogan with 11, Sterling 11, Lukaku got 10, Aouar 9, Kayiki 9, Hernandez 8, Bernardo Silva 8, Saka 8, Cancelo 7, Ferran Torres got 7, Herrera got 6, Rodri got 5, Bissouma 5, Foden 5, Stefanovic got 3, I think, in a pre-season game, was it? In the UEFA Champions League for Salzburg. He's now 84 rated. That's someone we probably need to be using next season. Walker got 3, Diaz 2, Pereira got 2, Stones 2, Van der Heide got 1 at Burnley, Ederson got 1 from goalkeeper, which was pretty impressive. And development-wise, he'll show the players that have grown the most. See, our highest rated player now is Kevin De Bruyne with 95, Ederson 93, Cancelo 93, Felix was 93, he's decreased. Development-wise, actually, in players that have grown, let's have a look at the players that have been out on loan this season. So, Russo has grown by 4 to a 71, which is a really good return. I mean, Lukaku hasn't grown. He has grown by 1. Delap's grown by 1. Felix has grown by 2. He's actually grown by 3, but gone down by 1. Bernardo by 1. Kayiki by 5, 89 rated now. Enriquez by 3. Kilmix by 2. Sarmiento by 1. Sterling by 1. Ferran Torres by 2. Rodri hasn't grown any while on loan at Leipzig this season. Quadro Bar has grown by 1. Stefanovic has grown by 3. Like we said, 84 rated. This man deserves a chance in the first team next season. We've got Foden by 1. Prado by 3. He's only 17 years of age as well, which is ridiculous. Saka by 1. Van der Heide by 3. Cole Palmer by none. He looks like he's a non-starter, doesn't he, Cole Palmer, unfortunately. McAtee by 3 at Reading. Pedro Sousa by 4. De Bruyne by none. Luis Fiorini on loan at Standard Liège by 3. Bissouma by 1. Aouar by 2. Gundogan's gone down and will continue to decrease. Doyle got, again, like Palmer, a non-starter, not growing at all now. Sort of stunted his growth. Cancelo by 1. Marshall by 6. 68 rated, sorry, now. The 20-year-old. Pereira by 3. Ayala by none at Fulham, which is a bit of a worry. Rodri by 1. Diego Rosa by 3. And at Valencia. Herrera by 1. Couto by 1. He's 22 now, but I've got hopes for him. Aguilar by none, again a non-starter, probably a player leaving the club. Kyle Walker's gone down by 3, and his contract does expire at the end of the season. And I will announce this now. Kyle Walker is leaving the club at the end of the season. Been a great service to the club, 34 years of age now. And I hope he gets a move back to, his boyhood club, Sheffield, or someone like that, or a Premier League side. But Kyle Walker is leaving Manchester City at the end of the season. I've made the decision. It's time for him to go. There's players out there that we can replace him with. And Kyle will be leaving the club at the end of his contract. Laporte's not grown by any. Diaz is up to 90 by 1. Stones by none. Laktosh, the young centre-back, who is only 18 years of age, Hungarian, 63 rated by 3. Ake is going up by 1 and will be joining Bayern Munich. This man is the man replacing Nathan Ake. Luke Mbete, 21 years of age, 79 rated. He's gone up by 2. Aresti's gone up by 3, 75 rate now at Newcastle. Howard Bellis by 1, so maybe there's some hope for Howard Bellis quite yet. Ibarra by 2, the young fullback. Hernandez by 3. Bazunu by none, again a non-starter. Looks like he will be loaned out and then sold. Joe Day, who's just our third choice keeper, by none. And Edison by none as well, 30 years of age now, the goalkeeper. And that rounds up the whole squad. Let's get into the leagues. So finishing top in the Premier League was, of course, us on 94 points. Spurs, Manchester United and Liverpool make up the top 4. And then getting Europa League football would be Wolves, Chelsea and Villa. Chelsea down in 6th. Arsenal down in 10th. Everton in 11th. Relegated was West Brom. They went down with 20 points. Leeds with 25. And Sheffield United with 31. Newcastle stopped them from going down. The top goal scorers in the Premier League was Sadio Mane with 23. Kane with 22. Diat with 21, who was ridiculous for Southampton, scored a load of goals against us, and Lukaku with 17. Top in assists was Kevin De Bruyne with 13, and Mane, obviously Premier League Player of the Season, got 10 assists also. As for the Charity Shield, we did win that competition. Opening of the season, a 4-1 win over Liverpool. On to the FA Cup. You guessed it, the winners again were us, a 2-1 win over Bristol City in the final, which gave us the FA Cup. The Carabao Cup, we fell out, didn't we, the Carabao Cup? In the final, we lost 3-2 to Leicester City. Congratulations to them who won that. UEFA Super Cup, winners again, Manchester City, a 5-0 win over Valencia in that final. The Champions League, we were defeated again in another final, a 3-1 defeat to Barcelona. A really good performance from them. They were ridiculous. We just couldn't beat them. And the Europa League, the winners of that competition were Manchester United, a 2-1 win over RB Leipzig in the final. As for leagues around the world, Fulham, Watford were the winners of the league there in the Championship. So those two will be coming up into the Premier League next season. Then it's between Barnsley, Nottingham Forest, Birmingham City and AFC Bournemouth will be that third team to come up. Bristol City, we played in the FA Cup final, I assume we'd done well in the Championship, didn't get into promotion spot. As for the French League, as usual, PSG win that with 104 points, Lyon in second, Monaco in third and Lille in fourth. Winners of the Bundesliga were Bayern Munich with 88 points as usual, Dortmund in second and Gladbach in third. The Serie A was won by Juventus with 86 points. Behind them was Lazio, then Inter, Napoli, Milan and Roma making up that top 6. So Cristiano Ronaldo's Juventus win once again in Serie A. The Dutch League was won by PSV Eindhoven, Ajax in second place, AZ Alkmaar in third and Feyenoord in fourth. Over in Portugal, Braga managed to do the business. They won the Liga NOS. Porto in second, Benfica in third and Sporting all the way down in fourth position. Well done Braga to win that competition. And La Liga was won by Atletico Madrid. They came top with 94 points. Barcelona, who were ridiculous against us, clearly good in cup competitions in one-off games, but not in actual league situations. They came second in La Liga. Real Madrid in third, Real Sociedad in fourth, Sevilla fifth, Athletic Bilbao sixth, Villarreal seventh and Real Betis in eighth. And finally, the Belgian League, Vincent Kompany finally leads his side to a trophy, to a league win with Anderlecht, who've won on goal difference by 2. They've won by 2, and Vincent Kompany knows very well about winning trophies and winning leagues on goal difference, doesn't he? Against Manchester United and Manchester City. So Anderlecht win the Pro League, which is good to see for Vincent Kompany, possibly a manager that comes to Manchester City in the future. And that ends our little roundup of the leagues around the world, and also the roundup of the squad. Let's get into the end of season awards. So welcome to the end of season awards in FIFA 21, at the end of our season 3, which is a really successful season, wasn't it, here at Manchester City. And you guys, they're all fan voted now, the season awards. Now we've got the community tab, we can give you guys the vote, the opportunity to vote who you thought was the young player of the season, who you thought was the most underrated player of the season, and who you thought was the player of the season. So let's get right into the awards for this season, and it starts with the award for the young player of the season. Now you guys had a choice of 2 players to vote for who you thought was the young player of the season, and I can reveal the winner is our young Brazilian winger Kaique. You can see there he won by a lot in the voting, up against Bukayo Saka, who played at fullback, but you guys thought Kaiki was by far the best player this season, the young player this season, and that's why he's won the award. He was so exciting, wasn't he, on that right-hand side? Yes, he's got things to work on, but he's so young. He needs to work on his finishing possibly, but his passing's good, his dribbling's good, his pace takes players on. One of those exciting players, and you can see why, and we've said a few times this season, why they call him the next Neymar. So congratulations to Kaiki for winning Young Player of the Season, and now it's down to the most underrated player of the season. You guys had a few players to vote for. I thought, Awar performed well. Some others did perform well as underrated player of the season. But you guys have voted for your most underrated player of the season. The player that was probably most important to our team without really, getting all the goals and assists or getting the headlines. And the winner is Ruben Diaz with 57% of the vote. He was up against Romelu Lukaku, he was up against Tosin Aouar, he was up against John Stones, and you guys voted Ruben Diaz as our most underrated player this season, a player that was so important for us at the back, and I don't think we would have won as much as we have won without him, being a leader from defence. So fantastic season from Ruben Diaz and a future captain for the club. There's no doubt about that. And then finally, it is player of the season, and I think everyone knew who was going to win this vote. Everyone knew exactly who was the best player this season by a mile. And the winner for player of the season is, of course, Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres was ridiculous this season. By far our best player. I don't think anyone was really close. He even suffered a bit of an injury and other things went on. That didn't stop Ferran Torres. Absolutely ridiculous season from Ferran. Rightfully so, player of the season. And that ends Season 3 and our awards for Season 3. Thank you very much for enjoying Season 3 with us. Please do like the videos and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. But don't worry, it's not over yet. We're far from done, aren't we, in this career mode in FIFA 21. FIFA 22 is still quite a way away yet, it feels. So we've still got lots of FIFA 21 content coming on this channel. Season 4 of the career mode is coming very soon. We'll see you next time.